Hello, my name is Andy and welcome to my channel. You know how tiny I look. It's Thanksgiving week and I haven't done anything for my past couple of videos, so I thought that I would try and do something. You know, just literally anything. So there's a little bowl of apples right here. We're gonna make apple pie. I can't eat gluten, but we're gonna make it work. This is Claire Saffit's recipe. I'm gonna make it gluten-free and we'll see. I bought pie dough. I know that she would probably be very saddened by that, but that's what's happening. I didn't want to vlog this week. No one needs a Thanksgiving vlog, of mine especially. One thing that really spoke to me about Claire's recipe is that she didn't have a top on it. She puts a crumble on top and I love a crumble. So let's get started. Of course, I'll put the recipe down below. We are meant to start with the crumble. I didn't get a bowl. Hold on. Oh no, this might not be big enough. Okay, so we need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So I'm gonna use gluten-free. Now we want 1 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, not quick oats. These are oven toasted and I don't even know if they're rolled, but this is what Trader Joe's had and I didn't want to go to the big store. So I almost dropped this entire thing in there. Okay. There are oats. I love a crumbly top. All right, so now we're gonna do 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar, and I did prepare this one. A teaspoon of cinnamon. If I'm honest, I don't ever get unsalted butter, so we're just gonna not deal with that. It is a little softer than it probably should be. I know that my unwillingness to do anything how I'm supposed to is probably alarming at this point, but this is where we are at. I also do have things to talk about this video. So now we honestly just, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. We're just gonna smush it all together. I should probably tilt the camera down, but I've done this. I did want to talk about some things. So my last video was filmed on Sunday and today is Tuesday. So it was filmed 2 days ago. It has come to my attention that my last video was a little alarming. I hadn't had my meds, so I was a little bit of a mess. And then I talked about confidence and my mom was like, the video made me sad. Which it's not meant to be sad, it's just meant to be vulnerable. I don't want anybody to feel sad. I'm doing what I love. It's going really well. It's really just in these lab meetings. I feel like I should maybe sit down so you can see me better. Everything's fine. Since making that video, I've already been doing a lot better, just like with confidence in the lab. Like I came in on Monday, every day I meet with my boss. I also meet with the other co-director and I told both of them, I was like, I really want to work on my confidence. And they were both like, what are you talking about? And they know me pretty well. They were just like, I don't see you, doing that at all. You're totally fine. But I still said, I want to get better at this. And one of them was like, lead them all from now, like lead all the lab meetings and just, focus on doing what you gotta do. So that's the plan. And I got a lot of shit done in the past 2 days at work that I'm really proud of. So things are fine. Everything's good. I'm gonna go wash my hands and then we'll get started on the apple filling. I have my apples here. It did call for 3 pounds and I don't have 3 pounds of apple. Okay, in my defense, Trader Joe's didn't have a scale. So I knew that that's how much I needed. It's not like I was like, fuck that, I don't want to have that many. It's truly just that they didn't have a scale, so I couldn't test it out. I only have 1.5 pounds. I had 1 leftover apple that is probably a pink lady that I threw into the mix and we got to 2.5. It's better than 1.5, but also the pie crusts that I got from Trader Joe's, I think that they might be smaller than hers. They're 9 inches, but so I'm a person that loves tradition. I have some horrible news. I forgot that I'm supposed to freaking peel these. No one watches what I'm doing. This is just the way, it's just the way it is. So far, I'm pretty fucking devastated. I should finish peeling these and then I'll be back.
friends call me Gay Nick.
I have peeled all of the apples and then I took them and cut them in half again. So this is a half cup of packed brown sugar. All right, we need 3 tables of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm gonna whisk it now, especially with this brown sugar. It's just kind of clumped up. So it calls for 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. So now I'm gonna start pouring this on. Let me get some vanilla. So that's pretty much done. So do you see what I mean? These are pretty small. She puts them in the corner like that, just all the way around. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, of course, she's the best and she like made her own dough because she's literally a pastry chef, but still, you know. Also, if this is too much because these are smaller, then I will make the second pie because why not? I like that it's kind of no fuss. Like you just put it in and it's good to go. I think I can honestly make 2 because, I mean, look at this. Well, you can't. I think I'm gonna do 2 pies. Oh, we have the classic tradition of putting some butter in it. So I will do that. I don't like when your nose is that close to my knife. I've actually never baked an apple pie, so. Okay, so that's what we're looking like right now. I'm going to add the crumble in. Hers looks, of course, a little different than mine. I think that my butter was maybe too melted. Does she cover all the apples? I don't think she does. Her crumble just looks way more crumbly than mine. Okay, so this is my pie. I'm gonna get to Thanksgiving and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? All right, so this is what we got going for us. She's like heavy. I'm going to cook this at 400 degrees for a certain amount of time. And all right, I'll keep you posted. Hello, it's been quite a while. So each pie baked for about an hour, a little more. Let me know what you think. So we have 2 here. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the one that I made on camera. And then this is the one that I made just because I had extra apples. I think that this one looks better because this one, it's less of a crumble and more of a top, whereas this is more of a crumble. Anyway, yeah, let me know. I'll let you know. This is literally so good. The first one. I'll give you the scoop, but I'll have eaten this pie for 2 days. Hello! I don't know why I never did an update over Thanksgiving, but the pie was fucking delicious. So there were those 2 pies. One, I was like, this one looks prettier because the crumble is more, you know, beautiful. And then the other one felt more like a hard shell. The hard shell one was way better. You didn't see me making the other one on camera, but I'm going to tell you the differences. One, she starts her oven at 400 degrees and then after 20 minutes drops the temperature to like 350, I think. And she did that for her crust, right? But she made her own crust, her own dough. I did it with the first pie anyway. And I think that that's why it got that like hard shell, which I actually really liked. And then she also she said, you know, this is the classic apple pie thing, which is putting chunks of butter inside of it. And I followed all the instructions with that first one. So I did that. And I didn't on the second one just because I didn't have leftover butter. And I was like, she said it's just a tradition. And then when I was eating it, I was like, oh, there's a reason for it. So the second one, I just had it 350 for an hour, a little over an hour, and no added butter, and it was way more dry, but it was still really good. Like, believe me, all I ate was pie. And then that other one was like perfect crumble like so moist, so appley, not too sweet. Like it was very good. So anyway, it was the best. The gluten-free pie crust from Trader Joe's is the way to go. So, all right, well, happy Thanksgiving. It has been days, it's Monday. Happy December. Bye. Oh, also happy Hanukkah. It is actually Hanukkah right now. Bye.